What is up, guys? Today's video going to cover 4 ways you could crush the Rakuten cash back right now. They're giving 15% off on most stores. This could work for any sale or anything big going on. It's what I've been doing most of the week, what I'm going to continue doing throughout the week. Wrote it on this nice little receipt over here so I could kind of keep track. If you're new to the channel, I'm a 6-figure Amazon seller. Been doing this full time for 4 years. I help people make money selling on Amazon. So if you're into that, please subscribe to the channel. Here we go. Number 1, go through everything you've ever bought from the stores that are offering the cash back. This may sound obvious or easy. A lot of people do not do it. So for every store I've ever bought from that is in there, there's over 500 stores. I have a master list of everything I've ever bought. You could do this by going into Inventory Labs. If you kind of code your source, find it that way. Or if you should have records of where you bought something, what you bought. I have links to it. So if you don't, this would be a great thing to do in the future. If you want to learn how to do this, I use SellerAmp and I use the Google Forms export. If you want Google Sheets, rather, if you want a free trial of SellerAmp, there is one below. But you want to just be going through those stores. So what I would do, I would sort the sheet by store, and I would just start going through. I would literally click all the links in the stores that I've bought the product from and see if it's still profitable on Amazon. And if it is, I would obviously buy it. And if it's not, I would just move on. So number 2, I would go through all the profitable items of a certain brand. All right. So now we're going to sort by brand. So for example, let's just say Nike. All right. So I don't really sell much apparel anymore, but if I sorted by Nike, let's just say I did. So I would literally go on the cashback website. Let's say Kohl's is not one of them right now. I think Finish Line is one of them that is offering 15% cash back. Look at the apparel stores if you sell apparel. What I would do, I'd see if a Nike item I've bought previously is being sold at Finish Line, because they most likely will have a sale on it, or if it's still profitable, you could at least get cash back on it, which is awesome. This is the best part about keeping like really good records, is when sales like this happens, you have the ability to go much faster. Most people are just going to these sites trying to find profitable products, probably taking them a really long time. Some people are short on time. So having items that you've already sold in the past profitably is a great way. There are so many stores out there that actually sell the same thing that Nike.com does. So if this was a Nike water bottle, Dick's might have it. Target might have it. Who else? Any sporting goods store might have it. Finish Line, Foot Locker, all those different sites would potentially have it. And if they're offering cash back, it's a huge opportunity. Spend $100, you get $15. Really, really big opportunity. This really doesn't happen that often, but yeah, you want to go through those brands, and see if they're on other sites that are offering cash back. Number 3, if you're working with a team of sourcers or virtual assistants or a friend or whoever, make sure they are sourcing these sites. I know my sourcer, he's been on Rakuten all week. He's just kind of going store by store. We kind of ran through everything that I've bought in the past. And I've actually been doing the brands just because they are newer, so it's a little harder for me to explain. I'd rather them just be trying to find new stuff going through the stores. So I've been working on doing the brands, and it's kind of crazy to realize some of these sites that have all these brands that I normally buy. I just never thought to look. So literally in the search bar, I'm typing in, let's just say, I just put Nike, or let's say Lego, right? There's a lot of big sites that sell Lego, or a lot of healthcare sites, or vitamin sites and stuff like that. Stuff you buy at Walgreens, you could find that stuff at these vitamin sites that are giving 15% cash back. Also, another big pro tip is there are items, this isn't listed as one of them, or websites that will not be listed in Rakuten, but are also offering 5 to 10% cash back. I got an email last night of someone having a sale, and I literally clicked on it, and I was like, oh, like, they're not listed. And I was like, let me just see what their sale is. Sure enough, they had 15% cash back going as well. So go through your favorite sites, see if they're offering cash back as well. And who knows, maybe you'll be able to find them. I'm actually going to do a bonus, and we're going to do 5. So the next one is make sure you are selecting the Rakuten button so you are getting cash back. This is a big one. If you're placing multiple orders on a site or trying to order a lot of one product, make sure that Rakuten, you have like a shopping trip and it's a new one. So a couple of different ways you could do this. So if you're checking out on a website, let's just say you check out, the Rakuten button's hit, and then you want to order more of that. After the order confirmation, you have to close out the entire website. Go back to the website, and then you should see the Rakuten thing kind of flashing up top. That means you could activate a new cash back. Some websites are a little trickier to navigate with this. So what you could do is you could do it in an incognito window, and just let the Rakuten, you'd have to check it on to be able to use that in incognito. Or number 2, you could activate another cashback. So let's say you click top cashback, or Be Frugal, or Capital One Shopping, and you'll see, and then it will pop up, Rakuten is no longer activated. Then just click that Rakuten button to make sure you're getting it. You could also go to Rakuten.com, go into your account, and it will show you kind of all your shopping trips. You just want to make sure those are going through, or you're getting confirmation emails from Rakuten saying, hey, we just got your shopping trip. We're going to go through the cashback thing as well. Number 5, this is a bonus tip / last one. This is probably a little controversial, but even though these sites are offering 15% cash back, do not let that just determine what you source and where you source. Yes, it's a very great opportunity. I am taking a lot of advantage, but I'm also buying from other sites that are having sales but aren't offering as much cash back. Why would I do this? Number 1, there's going to be probably a lot of, not price tanking, but probably price corrections. People are going to be lowering their ROI most likely to kind of grab this 15% cash back. So maybe if they're looking for 30, 40%, now all of a sudden they're willing to take 10, 20%, just because they're going to get a guaranteed money. Think about it. if you spend $1,000, you're automatically going to get 150 of that dollars, pretty much. Again, none of this is guaranteed per se. I mean, it's pretty likelihood that Rakuten does pay this out, but you know, we never know. So I've been shopping at other stores as well that are just having good deals, or I'm still replenishing my good items. I like to say, don't throw everything away and just chase these stores. Especially if you're gated and stuff. It's okay to source other stores. Obviously, you want to take as much advantage as possible of 15% cash back. It really doesn't happen that often. A lot of stores are having Mother's Day sales, so don't count those stores out. But just be aware that, you know what, if there's lots of profitable stuff to buy and that site's not offering cash back, it's okay to buy that stuff. You don't have to just buy on those sites that are offering 15% cash back. I made this mistake before where there's stuff I could be buying and, you know, moving my business forward, but like I'm stuck trying to find stuff on these 15% cash back, and I'm just not finding stuff. So if you have stuff that you could buy profitably, or you're doing really good sourcing somewhere else, do that. Spend some good money there, and then kind of go back to these sites and see if you can find anything else. So those are the 5. I know I said it before. So 1, go through a list of everything you've bought from these stores, see if it's still profitable. 2, go through all the brands that you've bought in the past, see if they are profitable on the stores offering cash back. If you're working with a team, make sure your guys are on the same page. They are going to these sites and shopping these sites. 4, make sure Rakuten is activated, you know, closing out the window, getting multiple orders. And number 5, don't be afraid to source other websites that aren't offering as much cash back. At the end of the day, the goal of this business is to find and buy profitable products. And if they're on other websites that aren't offering cash back, that's okay. Obviously, huge benefit today, getting the cash back, but also just wanted to throw that out there. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know how much you spent or how you're doing with the cash back, and I will see you guys in the next video.